Ultimate Jira Tutorial for Beginners 2025. Welcome to this Ultimate Jira tutorial. Whether you're part of a software development team, a project manager looking for better task control, or even a freelancer trying to stay organized, Jira is one of the most powerful tools that you can use to plan, track, and manage your work. Now, this tutorial will walk you through everything you need to get through or started with Jira. From setting up your first project to creating issues, managing workflows, assigning tasks, and visualizing your team's progress. So let's start by understanding what Jira actually is. Now, Jira is a project management and issue tracking tool developed by Atlassian. Originally designed for software teams to track bugs and development tasks, Jira has evolved into a flexible platform that supports Agile, Scrum, Kanban, and general project tracking for virtually any team. Its strength lies in how it allows you to break down big projects into manageable pieces, assign them to team members, and track their progress using boards, sprints, and reports. So, firstly, what you're going to do is you're going to head over to jira.elation.com. And here you're going to create a free account. So, to create a free account, you can either sign up or you can even use your Google to create the account for yourself. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. And the thing is that when you're creating it, it is such a seamless and straightforward process. So as you can see, I'm going to use my Google to sign me up with Jira. And as you can see, once we are over here, it says create your account. So I'm going to click on continue. And once you click on continue from here, what it's going to do is it's going to start loading you in. Okay. And obviously, it depends on you on whatever type of naming you want to do or whatever type of system you want to go through with. That depends on you. And obviously, once you do that for yourself, it's going to be pretty straightforward and seamless from there. And the best part about Atlassian or even Jira is that when you are, going ahead and essentially creating an account of such a big scale on a big software team, or maybe you're doing it as an enterprise, it's pretty straightforward. So over here, it says create a site. You're going to click on continue. And obviously, you can add your name accordingly if you want, or if you want to add a different name, that depends on you. And depending on how you work, the best thing to start off with would be a Scrum or Kanban template. And obviously, that will depend on how you work. If you prefer to break into work and tasks and move them along a board, choose Kanban for yourself. But if you want to work weekly or bi weekly development cycles, choose Scrum for yourself. Now, obviously, all these correlate to each other depending on the work aesthetic or the work ethic that you want to go ahead with. So, and do make sure that when you're using this accordingly, you're using it, according to the main workings. Now, once we've discussed about the actual working of Agile, Scrum, or Kanban, once you head over to Jira, you will be asked to name your site, and it's like your workspace. Choose the type of project you want to start with. And as I talked, you have Scrum, Kanban, and any other board that you want to go with. Okay. Now, again, as I said, if you prefer to break work into tasks and move them along a board, choose Kanban. And if you want to work in weekly or bi weekly manners with development cycles, do make sure to choose Scrum. Now, let's explore the actual layout. So, this is how your Kanban layout's going to look like. Okay, it's a whole table. And if you use Trello, you're going to be affiliated with this. Okay. And the best part is that it also lets you switch between the different views. Okay, you can choose the type of project you want to start with. So for beginners, the best option is to go with Scrum or Kanban, depending on how you work. And if you actually prefer to break into it, go ahead with Scrum, which is basically an agile team breaker. Complex projects are broken into manageable pieces of work so focused teams ship faster. And obviously, you have the whole timeline as well. Okay, you can keep your teams aligned, track the big picture, get ahead of dependencies, and plan with team capacity in mind. You also have reports where you can ready to go reporting, sprint reporting, burn down chart, release burn down with automations with drag and drop, auto assign issues, sync work, daily Slack summary, and auto close old report issues. Now, to explore the layout, at the top, of your Jira, you're going to have a normal navigation menu, and it's going to let you switch between projects, access boards, views, and different filters. In the center, you're going to see the board view, and this is where your team's tasks live. In a Kanban board, tasks are organized into columns like to do, in progress, and done. And in a Scrum board, tasks are arranged by sprints, time boxed work periods typically lasting 1 or 2 weeks. Every task in Jira is called an issue. Issues can be of different types, like a bug, a task, or story of an epic. A task is general to do items, a bug represents an error that needs fixing, and a story is a feature of chunk functionality in Agile development, and an epic is a collection of related stories. So to create an issue, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to board and you're going to click on create. Okay, what that does is it allows you to create issues accordingly, and a form will appear where you enter this issue type for yourself with summary, description, assigning priority, and any labels or attachments that you need. And once created, the issue appears on your board. Now, also, let's talk about some custom workflows that you can actually create to stay aligned with the workflow. Okay, what you can do is you can move a task from to do in progress to done, but you can customize these workflows to match your team's process. Maybe you want to add a review stage before done or split in progress into developing and even testing. You can go to project settings, click workflows, and you can drag and edit the status steps. These workflows ensure everyone follows the main working, okay? And obviously it's for different teams. You can go with software teams, operation, HR, marketing, design, sales, or even all teams combined. Okay, it depends on you. Now, Jira also uses sprints to manage time-based work. So if you're using Scrum template, go to the backlog view where you see all upcoming tasks, and you can drag issues into a sprint and click Start Sprint to begin. Now, the sprint dashboard will now show you a list of tasks to complete within the given time. You'll also be able to track progress, burn down rate, and remaining story points if you're using Agile estimation. So you can also dive into filters and search, which are one of the most powerful parts of Jira. Click on filters, choose advanced issue search. Here you can find tasks using parameters like assignee, status, label, project, due date, and more. You can also save these filters and create custom dashboards for yourself that display charts and lists based on your saved searches. It helps out a lot of managers and team leads keep an eye on critical issues without the digging. And finally, when you're ready to scale your Jira usage beyond one team or project, you can create a multiple projects group, okay? And you can create it under all of this, okay? And that's the best part about it. To wrap it all up, Jira may look at complex at first, but once you understand how issues, board, workflows, and sprints work together, it becomes a powerful command center for your projects. You can start simple with just a few tasks in a Kanban board and then gradually build out more advanced processes, automations, and reporting as your team grows. So that's pretty much about it when it comes to talking about Jira. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the foreseeable future, do let me know down in the comments below, and I'm going to be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is going to be all from me, and I'll be seeing all of you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.